This video is about what it's like doing YouTube full time. I'm going to reveal the 6 cold hard truths of what it's like to be a YouTuber full time or doing YouTube as a full time job. To find out what those truths are, please stay tuned to this video. Welcome to the SCG Show, the home of education entertainment, and please do me a favor, if you really enjoyed this video, smash that like button. I would really appreciate it. Now, back at the end of 2019, I had a goal to create the SCG Show, which is education entertainment channel talking about all subjects near and dear to me. And I registered a blog, scgshow.com, and I started this YouTube channel, SCG Show. And my aim was to create as much good, valuable content as I possibly could. I had huge goals for my first year. Going from 0, I wanted to hit 10,000 subscribers, be monetized, and see where the channel could go. Of course, in line with the blog as well. And FYI, I'm not a millionaire. I'm not earning thousands of pounds from my blog or from my channel. Sure, some YouTube ads, but it's nothing to write home about. And the odd affiliate sale, I guess, there as well. But I'm fortunate enough to have other income and other businesses, which I have myself. I'm not a trust fund baby or anything like that. That is helping me do this full time. Therefore, that is why I wanted to give blogging and YouTube a serious go. If you ask the question, why aren't other people doing YouTube more, doing it full time? And the answer is because they've not got the time or the energy or the resources from their jobs, their works, their family, etc. I've been wanting to do YouTube for a long time, and the SCG Show is my most successful channel to date. I've had many channels that have failed, and I work on my blog and my channel and my coaching clients and consultancy clients as well from the SCG Show pretty much every single day. I hardly never take a day off. However, it is one of the best projects I've ever done to date. Whilst I'm not the traditional YouTuber, I actually create video essays and I don't show my face, as the lighting in my office sucks and I don't have a webcam that works. I would consider myself full-time. I try to write scripts and posts daily, and I try to create and schedule videos in advance for this channel as well. So I can safely say I'm full-time on this, while some call me nuts for doing so and others find me very inspirational. But let me reveal the truth. The facts of what it's like to be a YouTuber full-time, even if I was earning the big bucks, which I'm not at the moment. But the reality of it is it as glamorous as it's made out to be? Or is it just like any other type of work, stressful, tiring, and well, it's just work? Here are the 6 truths of what it's like to be a full-time YouTuber. Number 1, it is tedious, yes, and I'm a very structured, organized person, always have been, always will be. So I treat YouTube and my blog like a business. The more, hopefully, quality content I put out there will eventually result in subscribers, will rank, more views, more ad revenue, more sponsors, more clients, more opportunities, etc. Therefore, since I was relatively late to the party in seeing YouTubers having millions and billions of views and stuff, I wanted to play catch up, and I had a long way to go. On average, a YouTube channel with over 10,000 subscribers has over 450 videos on their channel. And as I said, I had a long way to go, especially starting from scratch. So naturally, the more videos I created, the better I got at editing, structuring, and so on. Most of my content follows a very similar format, and especially for my type of content, which is me reading a script that I've written, which eventually becomes a blog post, my goodness, does that actually get tedious. That is why I speak about an array of topics, because if I spoke about the same topic every single day and I really niche down, I'd go insane. YouTube is tedious. There is research, there is editing, there is SEO, there is thumbnail design, and once you sort out a bit of a format to go by and like a formula, it's very, very, very tedious. And I'm a creature of habit though, but I love routines, and I've created this routine that works for me, that makes me do it full time, so to speak. Well, Monday to Friday. So sometimes I have bags of energy and I love doing it, and other days I just cannot bring myself to write and record, and I need a day off just to recharge. I find it to be an enjoyable but very mentally draining type of work, considering I'm talking about psychology and quite deep subjects as well. And I'm writing thousands upon thousands of words. So if you're thinking about getting started, understand that you're not going to be living the life of a movie star. And I mean, the more extravagant your videos, more expensive it is, the more difficult it is. Yes, fun, but it's hard work. You are the host, director, producer, writer, editor, marketer, everything of your channel. Hence the you in the word YouTube. Never ever forget that and understand, yes, it's very, very exciting and beneficial, but it can be very tedious. Now, being a YouTuber full-time or even part-time can be surprisingly stressful. I have great respects for channels who publish once a week or a month and have millions of views and subscribers. But that's not my style. And remember, I've got a lot of catching up to do. Plus, I'd rather upload daily or every other day, as that is my style. I want to bring you guys as much information as possible. Granted, I try to stay consistent with the levels and quality of my videos, etc. So I don't just post any video to stay relevant. I research, I edit, I record. But naturally, like any type of work, you get interruptions, your internet goes down, you must attend to an emergency, I've got other businesses to run as well, etc. And if, God forbid, I've got to attend to them, I've got to drop YouTube and I've got to go sort it out. Simple as that. So YouTube can cause anxiety as you're so desperate to succeed, or you get a nasty comment, or you get some abuse, or you get some spam, or a copyright claim, or you lose views, you lose subscribers, you get a strike in your account, you get demonetized, and you're never really in control. It's the same with blogging as well. You're playing by the rules of Google. That's why you should never buy views or subscribers and be more patient like that. It's not easy, and it does require thick skin and determination and grit to make it work. Look, YouTube is not a walk in the park, and like any business, if you want to call it a business, it is stressful and it is difficult. It's worth it in the end, absolutely, but just understand that it can be stressful. The amount of research I do for my videos and my blog posts, sorry to toot my own horn here, is insane. When I first started on YouTube, I just used to write a topic like a headline and just ramble. There were lots of pauses, lots of ums, quiet moments, me umming and erring. It was embarrassing, but that's what YouTube is all about. It's about growing, adapting, and improving. Now, obviously, I'm taking a blog post now as my script. Therefore, I'm researching and brainstorming the idea for a post, which eventually becomes a script for a video. And then, thank God, I use paid stock footage from story blogs for my visuals. Otherwise, my videos would take weeks upon weeks to create and edit. Take, for example, this video right here about becoming a full-time YouTuber. I would structure the post into different sections and then research those sections, use examples where applicable, use stories, use metaphors, analyze certain things, maybe go into a bit more detail on other things. So therefore there's a lot of research, a lot of reading, a lot of crediting if need be, and so on and so forth. And then there's me using my expanded brain essentially and just saying, right, what would I do in this situation, whatever. It's a lot of work. Then you want to look at what others are doing for inspiration. By the way, never copy anybody else's content and always put your own spin on it. Never do like a straight for straight copy. Put your own spin on it, your own style, your own voice and everything. I'm not saying I'm like a scientist, but YouTube does take a hell of a lot of research, especially if you want to get successful at it. Are you enjoying this video? If you are, please hit the like button. I would really appreciate it. Number 4, writing. Yep, there's writing involved. And if you want to be successful on YouTube, you should consider writing a script for most of your videos. Now, some people are extremely smart and talented, but in my personal experience, do not try and wing it. It just looks unprofessional. Fortunately for me, this is one of my favorite aspects of this kind of work. Even though I'm a college dropout, I like to write. I'm a writer. I'm not saying I'm a good one, but I enjoy it a lot. I've actually published and written 2 books on Amazon. One has done quite well, thankfully. So the blogging part, well, that was pretty straightforward to me, to be honest. But my goodness, can it be mentally and physically exhausting? Writers never ever get the appreciation they deserve. All the actors take all the plaudits. So writing requires discipline, determination, and, to be honest, a tiny little bit of talent as well. You need to know how to convey your message to your audience. You need to structure it in a proper manner. And of course, you need to talk well. I would recommend actually reading more and more books, watching your favorite YouTubers, and deciding on a style that suits you. Never actually be something that you're not. Be yourself. It's YouTube. And just start writing. And even if it sucks, do so. If I can write on average anywhere between 1,500 to 3,000 words a day, you can do it too, or more. consider starting to write as well. Now, this is not an easy one, but for some reason, I don't know why, videos flop. I'm not a YouTube expert. I don't believe you can manipulate the algorithm, despite what people say. Videos flop. You've worked extremely hard on a video, you've edited it, you've written it, you've got amazing keywords, amazing thumbnails, you're excited about it, you can't wait for it to go live. You share it all over your social media, tell your entire family, friends, and their family and friends to watch it. And finally it goes live, and you see it with your own eyes, and you even get maybe good engagement and so on, and it just flops. It doesn't get any traction, no reach, no ranking, no more likes, no more comments, no more views, no more shares, nothing. It absolutely sucks when this happens. Trust me, I know. And at the point of this going live, I've got videos going live every single day. So I get it. But then, for some reason, a video got swept up in the algorithm in 2020 that has over 100,000 views at the point of me recording this. It might have more, but for no reason it just got picked up by YouTube. And in my opinion, it was one of my worst videos as well. I wasn't very good in it. I was rambling at the time, and it wasn't very well edited, and it's got over 100,000 views. So guys, if you're becoming a YouTuber, be prepared for your videos to unfortunately flop, and the ones you least expect to soar you to new heights. But also, give it time. I'm only a year and a half into it, but sometimes, apparently over time, your videos might start to pick up. So, who knows? But I'm not an expert, but understand that sometimes your videos are going to flop. The last thing you're going to experience is impatience as a full-time YouTuber. I remember recording a video back in January when I had 50 subs, and it was about narcissism, a topic that I discussed. And another lady did a very similar topic just by coincidence, and she had 3 subscribers. Then over the course of 3 or 4 days, she got to over 3,000 subscribers and over 100,000 views. And her video was worse quality, worse audio, worse thumbnail. You couldn't even hear her properly, see her properly, and she skyrocketed. I couldn't believe it. It took me over 9 months to get to 3,000 subscribers. And this lady, just by luck, did it in one day. I don't hate her for it. It's just that is the power of YouTube, but also the power of impatience and the problem with impatience. I was so annoyed that I couldn't get those types of results. Why can't I do it? I want this growth. But her channel has now actually been left behind because she's plateaued and she's never bothered to invest in it. And she's actually not done another video in about 6 months or so. But she doesn't want to be a full-time YouTuber. She's just somebody that just grew overnight. But I kept working. And what you got to do is not make the mistake I did and stop looking at other people, possibly getting jealous and feeling hard done by and impatient. YouTube is, you've heard this 100 times, a marathon, not a sprint, and there's exponential growth. That is why I'm giving this a few years before I really see the benefits of the hard work. And yes, you heard me correctly, years. But fortunately, I can do so. I'm not a millionaire or a trust fund baby. I worked hard and earned several streams of income and made investments to get myself to this position. But even if you're not, you could still make the time to do so. YouTube and indeed blogging has changed my life. The SCG show is the best thing I've ever done in my entire life. So stick with it, you'll get there. But be realistic. I don't want you thinking you're going to be the next Mr. Beast who has over 50 million subscribers overnight. And despite having 50 million subscribers at the point of me recording this, Mr. Beast once quit YouTube and in fact got to 10,000 subscribers by his 450th video. And look at him now. So good luck. Share your channels in the description and the comments below. I'd love to see them. I'm sure you're going to be successful. And thank you so much for watching.